Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Ready for a fun day.
It's good.
7 shots of espresso here. She's like, in the front of the house, there's a box. I'm like,
Hi, how are you?
Okay, so Andrea got the keys last night for her lease. She's like officially moving in today. I already told Amanda. Okay, so Abishai sent me 4 properties that he wants to look into. I've texted all 4 listing agents and haven't heard back from them yet. More than likely, you're gonna be looking at my phone all day to see when they give me an update. Because I need to know if they're still accepting offers, because if they are, we're gonna have to get Amanda to put an offer in like immediately. The guy is coming to measure for the custom shades in the agent lounge.
okay.
Where we have the blinds that don't fucking work.
Today? Okay.
Then they're coming here to install these shades, because I got those motorized shades to go there because the sun bakes our house in the summer. And so I might need you to come here tomorrow to meet him. If I told him I just want them to go ahead and install it, but I don't know if they're going. He said somebody might have to be here. Brian is finishing the geo-fencing video and the recruiting video. Okay.
And the TK images is coming at 1:15 today.
Instead of 2? I thought they were coming at 2. They're coming at 1:15?
Uh-huh.
I mean, whatever, that's fine. They can start outside.
That's what I was
But if they
thinking.
start outside, that means everything has to be out from in front of the house. We can't have the staging U-Haul. We can't have anything out there. The whole driveway, everything has to be like gone. So, I mean, that's fine. We'll just make it work.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna go pick up that paperwork, and then I'm going straight there. And everybody knows we're on the way.
See y'all soon. I have to go get paperwork. Be back.
So typically I'm booked like 2 weeks out with my schedule, and I know everything I'm doing, but with real estate, stuff will just unexpectedly pop up. And this is a client that called me. It's a really interesting story. I actually had some buyers that were shopping for a house. We put an offer on this house. It was listed with a different agent, and they ended up backing out. So fast forward like a month or so, and the owner of the house called me and said, hey, I'm not happy with my current agent and I'd like you to list the house. And she was like, and I need you to list it immediately. So I had to kind of switch my schedule up. I got a hold of a stager that is going to be staging the property. We're going to meet her there. Her name's Katie. She's awesome. I went in, I met with the stager. We kind of put a strategy together. And so today we are about to go make this house, just transform this house so people can really see the positive aspects of it and envision it to be their home. We're about to head over there and make all of that happen with Katie and her team and my team. And I'm excited to have you guys along. So, you know what's funny? This right here is just Bliss's calendar. It is her cheer schedule. She has so much shit going on with cheer. Competitions, school tryouts, privates, clinics, you name it. And I have to have a separate schedule for her. So this is what I'm constantly accessing to like sync my schedule with my daughter's schedule. It's pretty crazy, so. So one of the positives about this house is, so Sienna obviously is a huge community and it's got an amazing school. It's got several schools within the community, but Ridge Point is the high school that most people will move here wanting their kids to go to if they've got high school age kids. And the school is severely overcrowded, and so people that are legitimately zoned to Ridge Point, if they aren't grandfathered in from like junior high, or if they're not within a 2 mile radius of the school, which is really not even that. They like go off the bus route or something, I'm not sure. But if you're not close enough to the school, even if you're legit zoned there, they're sending the kids to an overflow school. And people aren't happy about that at all, because by the time they move here, invest in a house, they're paying taxes on a house zoned to a certain school, and then they find out they're going to be zoned to a different school. It's really causing like an uproar within the community. So, and a lot of people are buying houses based on what like the MLS system says the school is zoned to, and then they go to enroll their kid and find out, sorry, you can't go there. The bus can't pick them up. They're having to take their kids other places, so it's really affecting people's lives. So that's one of the things that makes it really important that when you're shopping for a house, you're using a realtor that knows the area, because you might be looking online at a house, you're like, cool, it's zoned to the school we want, let's go look at it, let's buy it. And then you need a realtor that can tell you, hey, it might not really be zoned there right now. You know, one of the ways for, you know, there's a million realtors out there. There's like 30,000 realtors in Houston. So you've got all the realtors competing for the same business. And one of the only ways to get a client or somebody want to hire you is if you can show them that you're competent. So you have to talk about how, like, you have to educate the client. And when you're doing that, you're giving out valuable information, and it's crazy. I talk to agents, I'm like, hey, you need to give value and showcase your competency within this industry. And they're like, yeah, but I don't want to put that out there. Then, you know, then I'm not valuable anymore because I put the information out there already. And I don't agree with that at all. I think that if someone can hear that you have all this knowledge and experience, then they don't want to be the realtor, but that lets them know they need to hire you because you can take care of the job for them. I'm not in the office today. McKenzie and I are out doing a shoot for a house, but Amanda's there. Hey! Oh my god, you guys got some work! Okay, so we're at the listing that I was referring to today, and it is an amazing house.
It's beautiful.
3-car garage, 4-bedroom, 1-story in Sienna with a pool and spa. It's awesome. It's really hard to get a 1-story typically. But this house was with another agent and they couldn't get it sold, and I just felt like it was because it was not staged properly. Not every house needs to be staged, but this was one where I walked in, I immediately told McKenzie, I was like, it needs to be staged for people to understand its potential. So I've been following Katie for like 2 years on Instagram, and I was like, her name is just like Katie Taylor's Home Staging. That is just ingrained in my head. So I reached out to her, sent her photos. I'm like, can you help me with this? She was like, done, I can do it. So this is Katie Taylor. She owns Katie Taylor Home Staging. Yes.
Hello, yes, that's correct.
And I will say that her prices are amazing. And she came in, she had this place staged in
30 minutes. So, you wanna do a walkthrough?
Let's start here.
So basically what I envision is to make it more light, bright, and airy. We incorporated a lot of texture and a lot of linen materials to give the room a nice feel. For the potential buyer, it gives you a sense of home, and you can see your family entertaining and enjoying this beautiful dining room.
Amazing.
So this room, again, we wanted to give it a nice light and airy feel. We incorporated neutral furniture with pops of blue. Blue is my signature color, I just love it. It always ends up in my stagings, I don't know how. But so this room again has a lot of texture. It's light, bright, and airy. It has a good feel to it, and hopefully someone will come and love it just as much as I do. So we just incorporated bar stools, breakfast table, 4 chairs, art for a pop of color, and I think that did the trick. Looks
amazing.
Great.
I mean, you're magical.
But yeah, so again, you know, just nice, light, and airy with a pop of blue. The theme flows throughout the home. So
beautiful.
I think it looks beautiful.
God.
So beautiful primary suite, and then the primary
You
bath.
touched up the bathroom.
Of course.
These little touches make such a difference.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's all in the details. Just added a tray and side table, but
Yeah,
the freestanding
just
tub.
adding this little bit gives it like a spa feel.
Yeah, it
love
does. It gives it a nice
I love it. I love this
feel.
bathroom.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really, really pretty.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there one other room? No.
Oh, we did an office.
Okay, so this one story is what we call a split floor plan. You've got the master back there and a bedroom over here, and then a couple bedrooms on the other side of the house. So for staging purposes, we're kind of repurposing this room that can be a bedroom, but we're setting it up as a home office. It's nice and private, like right behind the laundry room and tucked away. Like if you shut this door, you wouldn't even know this room was here. So it's great for a home office. And I love what you did with it. You can fit a really good sized desk here.
Yeah.
And it's nice that it has a window.
Added texture, pop of color, and chair in the corner, and you can imagine yourself working in this office.
Absolutely.
And there's a window.
And for selling purposes, like for the homeowner and for people buying the house, because this room has a closet, it can be listed as a bedroom, but it's nice to show it set up as an office so people can envision. Because it's like, what is it, like 90% of the population cannot envision.
No,
You have to do it for them.
Exactly. And a lot of people work from home now.
Selling the house is not an accident. Their model homes have so much strategy and like psychological marketing built into them, even all the way down to the smell that they put in there. And so it's like, that's how people walk into a model home and boom, like they're sold. And they're like,
100%.
can I pick a lot? Like they want to build so quickly. So it's like you're taking that same level of expertise and putting it into a resale home, and it definitely helps with the buyers.
So great.
Yeah.
We did something outside too, just a little something. It's really cute.
It makes all the difference. I appreciate you doing that so much.
Yeah,
I know you added this
absolutely.
on later.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all.
Amazing. Well, I don't want to keep you. I know you have
I'm
to
gonna go to the
like,
next one.
the other side of town.
Yes. Other side of town. It was a pleasure
You
meeting
too.
you.
I'm excited to work together again.
Me too.
And I'll update you on everything, like when it goes live and all that stuff.
Perfect. Bye. Nice meeting you.
So let me tell you, Katie's team even took the furniture that was in here that we didn't like and moved it all out to the garage. Like they literally, she texted me at 9 o'clock. She said, we're on our way, be there in 45 minutes. I was like, cool, I'll be there like 30 minutes later. I got here 30 minutes later and they've moved everything out of the house. The whole house is staged and she's leaving. So, I mean, it makes my job easier. It also makes it so much easier for my client, the seller. This is a game changer, so.
It looks like a different house with her furniture.
Okay, so this is what, now that the stager came in and took care of this is what we're about to do. So when it's photo day, my assistant and I come through here and with a microscope, and we go through and take out everything that could end up being an eyesore in the photos. We go through, we're gonna make all the blinds or shutters face the exact same way, make sure there aren't any burnt out light bulbs. That's one thing that they can't Photoshop in the photos afterwards. We're just gonna touch up the house to where it's literally 110% perfect to get those photos. And then Brian's coming tomorrow to do the virtual tour, right? So then we get the virtual tour filmed and then a marketing video. On top of the staging, so Katie staged a few of the main rooms that I thought were extremely important. There are a couple other rooms in the house that had a couple pieces of furniture that kind of matched the aesthetic that she was going for. So we left those there, and McKenzie and I are gonna have to stage those rooms ourselves. So make the bed perfect like a hotel, make sure all the clutter's out of the way and everything's situated just right, and get it ready for the photos. So this is one of the secondary bedrooms. Most people are probably gonna put a bed in here and use it for a bedroom. But the seller has a really cute sofa in here right now and a flat screen, which is great, but my job is to come in here and make everything look perfect, which is, it requires huge attention to detail. So little things like this TV is plugged in like this is not gonna be aesthetically pleasing in the video or photo. So I just come through and just little things like this, we'll get rid of this and tuck it away. I notice things like there's something charging there, there's a scale here. We're gonna get this all cleaned up so when somebody walks in, their eye doesn't go to that black cord. It just sees the room for what it can be. People push their furniture all the way up against the wall. So I was raised by an extremely successful high-end interior designer. My mom has been in interior design since I was little, and I'm 46 years old. So one of the things that I'm constantly fighting with people on is do not push your furniture all the way up against the wall. It is supposed to float. People think they need to do that because it's gonna give the illusion of making the house or the room bigger. It actually does the opposite, and it also looks like, what's the opposite of high end? It just doesn't look good. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Okay, so pillows are a huge deal, huge. This is what most people do. They put the pillow angled in the corner and, oh, I don't know which way to turn it. This one has stripes, so it needs to go up and down more than likely. I don't know. You can usually, oh wait, I was wrong. You can look at the tag. So this tag is supposed to go on the bottom. You flatten it out, you set it up. That's how the pillows are supposed to be. No one's gonna notice those, but those you can. I come in a room like this and I'm like, super cute chairs. They also are the blue that she's got pops of blue throughout the house. So it's amazing that that already works. These were already here. Really cute bed. In my opinion, this bed should be on this wall. That's one of the things McKenzie helps me do is move furniture.
Yes, that's build and move.
Yes, put furniture together and then move furniture. Guys, let me tell you why plantation shutters are so amazing. People complain, oh, they're expensive. They're expensive for a reason. So number one, if you get real plantation shutters that are made out of the right material, it helps keep the house cool in the summer and warm in the winter. When you upgrade anything in your home, you're not gonna get a dollar for dollar return on that investment, but it overall will help the house sell on the higher end of the spectrum, and it helps it sell faster. So if there's two houses on this street and they're very comparable with criteria, but one of them has hardwoods and plantation shutters and they're both listed for the same price, more than likely the one with the shutters is going quicker and probably for full price or more. So whenever you're making a bed, you want the open end of the pillowcase. You always want that to face the middle. So you want the clean edge of the pillowcase on the outside. That's what shows. So Euro shams go, you want them to be sitting upright just like we did the pillows in there. So typically we would have sheets and a comforter, but these are really cute blankets with the pom-poms. So I'm just gonna kind of drape this across, and we're gonna always tuck in the sheets underneath the mattress just like they would do in a hotel. Yeah. Kitchens and bathrooms sell a house. So, toilet seat down. And I take everything off of the counters unless it's been professionally staged the way she did the master, or I'm sorry, unless it's, I have to say primary. I can't say master. I'm like, how do you undo 40 something years of programming? Okay. So when it comes to a shower, especially when it's one with a shower curtain, sorry, but for photos, I just make sure that any of the toiletries or products are just out of view. Sometimes I even hide like the bath rugs and everything in there because you can't see them, and then I put them back after the photos. If you entertain, or let's say you host a lot, maybe you're the person in your family that hosts the family dinners or the holidays, one of the things you want to think about whenever you're planning an event is you don't want everything for the event in one spot. You don't want the drinks and the ice and the alcohol, the spirits, the food. You don't want all of that in one area. People typically put it all in the kitchen. So when you do that, the energy clogs up, and what you want to do is you want to spread people out so that the energy can flow and they can mingle. So it's nice if you have the mess in the kitchen, but people come out here to make their drinks. Look at the difference in just removing 8 wine bottles from the back of the backsplash. So that looks completely different now. Dude, it's so important, and I always forget because I get so like ingrained in what I'm doing. I actually like doing stories because they're like fun to do, and you get to use like artistic skills and be creative. It's so time consuming. Let me just tell you, I'm just gonna show you. So this is just what's been happening since we've been here for like not even an hour. Okay, which I like don't even have time to go. People will text me and then they're like, you're ignoring me. I'm like, no, I just have 500 messages. I'm gonna show you where my messages, it's 11 o'clock. Where did my messages? Okay, so this is the first message today at 6:15 when I woke up. So this is how many messages that, and you know, each one of these has a million going back and forth. It's just so much. It's why I had to go get another phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna add music to this and then we're good to go.
Laura's taught me everything I know about a home or fixing something or power tools.
Yeah, this is rare footage of McKenzie doing some type of like home improvement.
Here we go.
It's so funny when I see you because you're like a Barbie walking around and then I tell you to do stuff and you don't even tell me if you don't know how to do it, you just figure it out. Pools in Houston are super popular. People use them year round, but because of the heat and the humidity, the water in the pool evaporates really quickly. So some pools, I know it's a really expensive feature to add onto a pool, but it'll have like an automatic leveling system that it knows if it needs water. But this house, the seller isn't living in it, and a week will go by and the pool needs water. So this is the kind of stuff that I'll have my team run by and check on the pool, put water in the pool if needed, because if the pool gets low, it causes air to get into the pumps and everything. And then when someone views the home, they think there's something wrong with the pool, and there's not. It just needs a couple inches of water. So that's the kind of stuff we do for the homeowner. When we're prepping the backyard for photos, we do things like get rid of pool floats, get rid of extra furniture, tuck it on the side of the house. Just see if there's anything that is not aesthetically pleasing, and we get rid of it.
Oh my god. There's like 5 frogs.
Oh my God. There's a family of frogs. Oh, poor things. Look how scared they are. Okay, here, let's cover them up. Oh, we're sorry. We're so sorry. Come help me. Okay, let's cover them up.
Okay.
I hope. McKenzie. She's no good when there's any kind of freaking bug or critter around.
If there's a lizard, I will literally levitate out of the air. Like, I can't.
Flashback.
Right now, we're cleaning up the backyard a little bit, moving all the pool stuff out of the way so it looks beautiful, trying not to disturb the frogs.
So this is a super cute kitchen. What's crazy is like people will just leave all the stuff out on the counters, which is fine when you're living there. But as far as like staging for photos and showings, you cannot have stuff on the counter. It completely changes the feel of the kitchen. So now one of the things we're gonna do, it comes down, we've done most of the big stuff, but it's gonna come down to like attention to detail. So we're gonna go around and we're gonna have all of the shutters face the exact same way, like the same angle, exactly all over the house. That's just me being OCD, but it makes a difference. And then we're gonna go touch up little things here and there. I can see in the laundry room, we need to kind of do a couple things in there. And then it'll be ready for photos and video. So another thing that you do before photos is, yeah, you want all your lamps on, but you also want every single light that you can possibly turn on in the house. So can lights, the lights on the fans, anything that you can, you want to turn on every single light. Hey, what's up? You're Ricky?
Yes.
Okay, I'm I'm Laura. This
Laura.
is my listing. Hi, nice to meet you. We were vlogging today because we were staging it. So you're just doing exterior and interior photos, right? Wherever you want to start, it's totally up to you. The house should be ready. I think we have all the lights on, ceiling fans off.
Ceiling fans off, blinds open.
Yep. Everything's good to go.
We are waiting for pictures to be wrapped up, and then we are done for the day. Long day, but very successful.
We are not done for the day. We are not done for the day.
It's just a half.
I mean, we're gonna leave here,
Yeah.
but there's no way we're done.
No.
So you have a nail appointment, but then still like errands to run for the listing and stuff. I don't usually pick up the kids on Wednesday, but I'm gonna go pick up Bliss today because she's trying out for school cheer and she's got a clinic and this is the first day and she wants me to take her. So I'm gonna go pick them up, take her to get something to eat, back to the school, pick them up, take them to eat again, then take them back to a clinic at 7:30 tonight. And so in the meantime, I'm gonna be on my phone, on phone calls, texting my staff, texting clients the whole time. And like, I'm just continue to work the whole entire day. All the way until I fall asleep.
If you fall asleep.
Exactly. The insomnia is real. Yeah, well, we're done with this. I still have to get all of the virtual tour and everything. Brian's getting that tomorrow. He's out of town today, so he'll be coming in tomorrow to do that. Everything's good? Yes? All right. I've got to, I'm sure you're hungry too. I have to get something to eat. I haven't eaten all day. And then I've got to go get Bliss. And then I also have to sit down and send the terms of this contract to Amanda so she can make this offer. So, back at the office.
Okay.
Bye. Perfect. And they're expecting you.
Okay. For Miss Laura. What's the lady at the front's name? Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So right now I am going to pick up Bliss from school. I honestly have no idea who else is gonna get in my car. I never know. There have been times where like 6 kids walk out and smush in the back of this car, but I can never tell a child no, so I just go ahead and give them a ride. As much as it's a nuisance, picking up the kids and being in the carpool line is just such a mom thing that really does not bother me at all. So I enjoy it, even though it makes it difficult. But that's about it. We're about to be in a bunch of traffic. This overcrowded school and all of the cars, you're about to see, it takes an hour in the morning for me to drop her off and we live 5 minutes away. And then it takes like an hour in the afternoon. So happy for spring break. I'm hoping I get like maybe 2 days off. We shall see. I'm gonna park up here and move the back stuff in the back seat.
Can we have a family vlog? I'm serious.
I need y'all to talk on camera.
Mom, you picked the ugliest day I have. I literally texted you this morning saying how ugly I look, and you picked this day to have
You
a
absolutely do not look ugly.
I think different.
Can y'all talk to the camera and say what's happening right now?
So basically, Mom's better than you, and with
Bliss.
that comes a lot of top priorities, including me. And so she has to pull over to handle that so she can give more focus to me because I'm a top priority.
I mean, that is accurate.
Is that true?
Yes.
All right, what do you gotta do for this?
I haven't been to ASR in like 3 days.
Does it say what to wear in the clinic?
The mock trial.
You're going through it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Watch me.
You already initiated this whole thing, and that's what you're gonna do.
They gave me 15 nuggets.
Really?
I told you.
There's no way in this whole entire world I'm going to mock trials.
So what's happening right now? Dorian needs to tell the camera what's happening right now.
Dorian's poking me!
No, Dorian gave Bliss a challenge.
I gave her a challenge. And she wasn't sarcastic for an hour. I would buy her Squishmallow. And it's only been like 5 minutes and she already lost. So I think it says a lot about her.
Sarcastic!
Sarcasm is in her DNA. Like,
I wasn't being sarcastic!
so that kind of wraps up my work day, so to speak. It's about, I don't know, 4:30 or so. I've got to get Bliss to some athletics and drop off her boyfriend. And it's actually, this is kind of when the second half of my day starts. So this is when I kind of walk away from work as much as I can, even though I'm still working from my phone. And then it kind of switches over to like mom life. So I'm running the kids around, I'm taking care of the house. I'm coming home from the day, making sure everything's in order, what needs to happen. I'm about to order some groceries. I've got to get in touch with Johnny about what he wants to do for dinner. There's just a whole lot of other stuff that goes on. Laundry, picking up, cleaning, packing lunches, getting the car ready for tomorrow. So thank you for joining us today and watching what we do to get a listing ready and just kind of coming along with me on a day in the life of what I do. And I look forward to next time. Thanks, guys.